Okay, we're back. It's going to start in a few minutes. Here's some of our Revenge of the Nerds inspired music. Somewhat prophecy about what's going on right now. I like this view here. You got the menorah right in front of the Christmas tree. Give a little bit of this electronic techno Hasidic music. Actually sounds like that song in Revenge of the Nerds, so pretty fitting. Fact House. Hello. Yeah, we don't have I'm not important enough. I didn't pay the money to be in the VIP section. So they have a little VIP section here, and you will have the event starting soon. You can see the Hanacha right in front of the Christmas tree in the center of downtown Detroit. Start any minute there. It's drizzling a little bit.
Welcome to Menorah in the D 2018, sponsored by Quicken Loans and DTE Energy Foundation. The Shul Chabad Lubavitch, in partnership with the Jewish Federation of Metropolitan Detroit,
we're corporately sponsored,
of Greater Downtown Detroit, welcome you to celebrate Hanukkah 5779. Please enjoy complimentary pine bars, hot soup, and hot cider. Chef Carrie is here today with her food truck and a delicious menu for purchase. In the mood for hot coffee, pick up a special coupon at the information booth for roasting plant.
So we packed it in.
Our dedicated Maccadees are here to help you roast marshmallows. Join us at the mitzvah table.
If it wasn't for the security concern, we probably would have had
at the information booth.
Maybe even upward of 1,000 people, because they blocked it off probably because of security concern. We had to use a limited spacing because they have this, our booths here in the park.
And get your picture taken with the dreidel mascot or Paz from the Detroit Tigers.
Yeah, our sponsor owns, said Quicken Loans. Dan Gilbert owns
using the hashtag
quite a few of these buildings around here. My mother worked her whole life in this building
Check
here.
out the Cadillac Lodge tent or the shops on Cadillac Square.
Yeah, we got
Be
kids
sure
dressed
to be
up
back
as
by
dreidels.
4:45 for the Unstage Fire Show. And don't miss the menorah lighting.
It's gonna start.
The grand ceremony will begin at 5 o'clock. Happy Hanukkah and happy Menorah in the D. Welcome to Menorah in the D 2018.
Here we go. Happy Hanukkah. Yeah, I'm live streaming. I live streaming on my YouTube. I'd walk around, but it's too packed, so I didn't pay money. To get a better view, I would have had to pay money. It'll look cheap. I don't usually pay for this stuff, so it's too packed for me to walk around. I'll walk around after the event, probably like 45 minutes. The speeches, lighting, you see the high-low setup. They'll take the high-low up and light. Christmas tree lighting was like last week. That was a huge event here. You saw my first video. There's the ice skating rink right there. Yeah, Detroit's changed the last few years. I mean, you can see my when I first started my mission here in Detroit, you could see on my YouTube channel what was going on back then. Yeah, I said my mother worked in this building right here her whole lifetime. She's retired over 30 years. I worked here 25 years ago in the mailroom. So I was going to Detroit basically my whole life. But we didn't have events like this decades ago. So that's Brenda Lawrence, our local congresswoman, on the stage. Got our head of our local federation. Rabbi Shem, who's on my YouTube channel, not just for this event. I have on my YouTube channel the very first of these lightings like 5-6 years ago, but I got a few different things. There's Mayor Duggan, just walked in. That's the mayor of Detroit, first white mayor in a long time. Friend of Chabad, friend of our movement. I actually have him on my YouTube channel before he became mayor. He was, people who found politics probably heard of Mayor Duggan, but he's been participating in this event a few years. We'll probably give him the microphone and let him address everybody, and he'll probably go up on the high-low. The mayor will probably even go up on the high-low for the lighting, and that's pretty standard protocol. Like I said, we train these rabbinical students who go and do this all over the world, so it's pretty standard protocol how we run these Hanukkah type things, like music, free food, lighting, a few speeches, maybe a speech from the donor, speech from a local politician. So that's all standard, like any low-level rabbi, even a liberal rabbi, like a feminist liberal rabbi, that's part of their training, knowing how to put these events together. Making the money, selling, setting off a VIP section, getting people to pay money to be in it. That's just the protocol. Like, there is no way to put events like this together without doing that stuff. Shoot. They're pretty packed here. Okay.
Mom, but I love him. He works for Season's Hospice. What? He's a rabbi for Season's Hospice. Ah, you know him. He's always late for everything.
Yeah. I'm what they call somewhat a yeki, which is a German Jew. And I mean, like, very timely, punctual. So, they're running 10-15 minutes late. That's relatively pretty good for one of these events. Sometimes they run hours late, but like for me, like I like to be exactly on time.
Would not let me get too close.
Yeah, I have this on my I have these on my channel. Check my YouTube channel. I have over 1,000 videos. I have the very first one of the menorahs in the D. Going, I forget, like 6 years ago. I have like 5 different local Chabad rabbis that have been doing menorah lightings for over 5 years. So if you check on my YouTube page, I have hundreds of Hanukkah videos. It's raining a little bit here.
Are you ready to launch Hanukkah? Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah.
Let me hear it. Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah!
Wow, this crowd is invigorating. Welcome to the 8th annual Menorah lighting in Menorah in the D. Incredible collaborative efforts, elected officials, generous corporate sponsors, lay leaders, honorees, lamplighters, coming together for the largest Hanukkah celebration.
It's raining. I got
Hanukkah
umbrellas blocking
in
my
Michigan.
way. Sorry about the low quality. Doing the best I
And
can here.
experiencing
But
that
the
a
rain's
little light can dispel
even
a
more
lot
than a
of
drizzle's
darkness.
coming down.
My friends, this is the 8th
year.
So you got the people in the very
8
first row
is a special number.
that just don't give a
In
crap and
mystical
put up their
Judaism
umbrellas.
teaches us that 7 represents the natural cycle of life. 7 days of the week. The world and nature were created in 7 days. And then is the 8th. The 8th is one step beyond nature.
Yeah, the rabbi's explaining about
which
Hanacha
takes you to the miraculous.
is
8 is the
you know,
miraculous.
multifold holiday historical
8
backdrop
represents
is
the
when the
miraculous
Jews
jug of
rebel
oil.
and overthrow the Greek
8
rule.
represents the
And the
miraculous
ritual
jug
of the
oil that
Menorah
is in our
lighting for
hearts.
8 days
That
is when the
is our holy
Jews
soul.
recapture the temple
8 represents
that the
power
Greeks had
to have the
controlled,
light
that
of
they
our
found
hearts and the
enough
hearts of
kosher
others.
oil for one day, but it
8
lasted 8
represents
nights.
the power
So it's a
that we have.
multifold holiday with
That when we are
multiple
confronted
meaning,
with challenges
but the
and
ritual
darkness
goes
like in Pittsburgh,
to this miracle
we have
story
the
about
power to
the
overcome,
oil lasting for 8
to light
days.
up the darkness and prevail.
You
So,
really,
my friends, the
Chabad is
flame
like
that we
transferred
kindle
into a
here in
Diwali
Campus
message,
Marshes
like light
will
prevailing
pave the way for every member
over
of our
darkness.
community to light
It's funny, that's more like
their
the Hindu
very own
Diwali
candles,
message, but
light up their hearts,
it makes for
their
easy
home,
preaching. It's
their
very easy to
community,
preach to
and affect the
Hanukkah,
entire
the
world.
Festival of Lights.
But you know, a flame is a mystical thing. The warm glow invites us and brings us together, and we hear a story. The flame of the Menorah tells us of the victory in our ancient city of Jerusalem, when the Maccabees prevailed over their oppressors. Light outshone the darkness. Good banished evil. It's 2,000 years now that we celebrate the miracle of oil,
Hey, Shalom.
and its glow still keeps our people strong with faith. And in this spirit, I encourage each and every one of you to go home tonight after today's wonderful celebration and light those candles together with your family. In addition, Chabad Lubavitch in Michigan has public menorah lightings throughout the state, to its emissaries and its centers. You can join any one of them, including the Grand Menorah Parade. Make sure we all can celebrate. And if anyone is still missing out on a menorah, go to our mitzvah table. We have more menorahs for you that you can take home for you or for one of your friends. Okay, my friends, I want to take this opportunity
Yeah, pretty
to
packed.
thank some of our
Nowhere to go.
sponsors that made this event possible.
Can't see anything because everyone's got their umbrellas
Duggan
up.
family of companies and the whole team of Bedrock and Rock Ventures
Our local
that has been supporting
billionaire,
us
Dan
throughout
Gilbert.
the 8 years of this event. We welcome CEO of StockX, Mr. Josh Luber, and Eric Randall of Bedrock.
He didn't even show up. Dan Gilbert didn't show up personally to this. He showed up a few years ago.
Light up Detroit.
He sent lower level management,
Think they're still coming up?
the manual
DTE,
largely
our
these
dear
buildings.
friends and supporters at DTE Energy Foundation, who share the vision of Menorah and the D to light up the darkness.
Some serious
Don't
corporate
they do that
sponsorship.
for us physically every day? Today, help me in welcoming DTE Energy President
Gabe-
Gary Narcia.
Gabe Leland
Here
on
with
stage.
his family. Gary will come up and help us light the menorah. A special thank you for Michael Chris, who's always there in an outstanding way to help us out at Menorah and the D. The Fisher Foundation is well known in their accomplishments of making a better tomorrow. This year, we welcome them to Menorah and the D.
Yeah,
and
Max
are
Fisher
pleased with their support.
is the uncle of
Representing the
Stephen Ross
foundation
from the
here
Ross
today is
Business
Sylvia
School.
Wolf, who's here with her sons to enjoy the day.
Max Fisher was one of the wealthiest
Join me
people in
on the
Michigan.
lift to
Died a
help
few
light
years
the
ago.
menorah.
So I guess
Beaumont.
his charitable
I would like to thank
foundation,
Beaumont Hospital,
Stephen
who are
Ross's
dedicated sponsors
nephew,
of Menorah
Stephen
and
Ross,
the
one of the wealthiest
and the
people in the
Jewish
world,
community.
real
I
estate
would like to welcome Senior
mogul
Vice
in
President of
Manhattan,
Beaumont,
but
Dr.
originally
Sam
from
Flanders,
Detroit.
here with us with his entire delegation of Beaumont.
He's got Beaumont, that's the hospital where my father works.
And finally, my friend,
Anglo,
it gives me pleasure
former Anglo
to
Hospital,
welcome Mr. Joel Jacob,
that now is
Chairman
largely
and founder of the Bible
managed
Group.
by Jewish management.
Serves as advisor to Congress and the administration on food and nutrition, continuing his passion for addressing the challenge of hunger. As I have come to know him, I am amazed at his incredible energy, always thinking of new opportunities to bring light. But tonight, I welcome Joel to lead us and light up Detroit by being honored to kindle the flames of this magnificent 26-foot menorah.
Yeah, it's too bad it's raining pretty hard here, but Hanukkah must go on, rain or not. I get the new
My
i8
dear
Plus
friends,
case. I think
we
it's
are fortunate to have great partners.
pretty solid in the rain.
The Jewish Federation of Metropolitan Detroit is a partner bringing this event to the community. I would like to specifically acknowledge tonight Federation President Beverly Liss, who is here with us, CEO Scott Kaufman, who always makes sure to be here at Menorah and the D, and the many members of the Federation who are here today. Thank you all for your continued support. Together we can bring light to our community. It gives me great pleasure to invite Ryan Landau, Block President of NextGen, to bring us greetings on behalf of Jewish Federation. I have the personal pleasure of knowing Ryan and his family, the whole mishpucha, and I would like to wish Mazel Tov to Ryan on his upcoming marriage this month. Mazel Tov, Mazel Tov. May these Hanukkah lights bring light into your home and provide a foundation for a beautiful, peaceful, and warm family.
He ran for Congress and lost as a Democrat.
Good evening. My name is Ryan Landau, the president of NextGen. It is super an honor to be here tonight. And as Rabbi mentioned, it's an honor for me to be here for a couple reasons. One, it's the 8th night in celebration of having Menorah in the D downtown. And it's also the 8th year that I've actually lived, worked, and played here in the city. Over the last 8 years, as you can see, this program has evolved. Look around us. Look at the events. Look at the things that are happening on the streets.
So the rain just stopped, thank God.
Incredible change. And when I originally moved down here about 8 years ago, the building that I lived in was about 50% full. And even more of a crazy stat, you got paid to live in the city. That was 8 years ago. Now let's bring you up to today. Now I live in the city, buildings are over 100% occupied, and you're walking on the streets, and it's a little intimidating. You have scooters, you have bikes, you have people, you have the M1 rail, lots of things happening in the city.
Mortgage brokers. Say Dan Gilbert,
As the Rabbi just
our main
mentioned,
sponsor,
this event
you know,
and many things cannot happen
Quicken Loans,
without
biggest
special
mortgage
partnerships.
company in the
Someone
world.
that I would like to
So I would say
personally
we
thank
make
that's been
up
on the NextGen
disproportionately
board,
probably
and been
mortgage
involved with
brokers more than
Federation
any
for
other
many
thing.
years, is Rabbi Pinson, and I know he's standing behind me, so let's give it up for Rabbi Pinson. Without Rabbi Pinson, his dedication 8 years ago, and even today, it only gets stronger and stronger. On the first night of Hanukkah, we light one candle, and by the 8th night, we have all of the candles lit. Each candle can represent a different person, a different community member, and a different organization. When every single candle is lit, we are only all stronger together. It's a beautiful thing. And as the Rabbi mentioned a few minutes ago, we can only act and be stronger as a community when we all work together. So think about it. Coming up is New Year's Eve, which is super exciting, and we need to reflect together as how can we work together better as a community, as an organization, and it is super exciting to be here, and thank you very much.
You could search for the professional photography. They probably live stream it actually on their own channel, Menorah and the D, the Rabbi. They probably got their own live stream going on.
Under the leadership of the Lubavitcher Rebbe, the Chabad Lubavitch movement has been at the forefront of providing educational opportunities in the Jewish community and for all people. The Rebbe placed a strong emphasis on education and often spoke of the need of a moral educational system for all people. He stated that education is not only about academics, but must instill in children a sense of mission and purpose. The educational system must therefore pay more attention to the building of character, with emphasis on moral and ethical values. Education must put a greater emphasis on the promotion of fundamental human rights and obligation of justice and morality, which are the basis of any human society. The 95th Congress of the United States issued a joint resolution proclaiming 1978 as the year of education and designating April 18, 1978 as Education Day USA. Each year
Sorry
since,
for the nasty
the
weather
President
here.
of the United States has proclaimed the
We got a
Rebbe's
minion
birthday
over
as
11.
Education Day
Over a
USA
minion watching.
in his
Thanks
honor.
everyone joining me.
This year,
So we got really
40
nasty
years
weather,
since the first Education Day was proclaimed,
but
governors of all
Hanukkah must
50
go on.
states declared March 27th as Education Day of their respective states. On behalf of Chabad Lubavitch of Michigan, I was privileged to take part in efforts that resulted in Governor Snyder proclaiming the Rebbe's birthday as Education Day, Michigan.
Official Governor of
A
Michigan.
similar declaration was issued by both chambers of the Michigan legislature, led by Senator Steve Piera, who has joined us on stage today, and Representative Robert Wittenberg. Our dedicated U.S. Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence issued her own declaration, which was entered in the congressional record. Many cities in Metro Detroit also celebrated Education Day with formal declarations signed by the mayor and city councils, including Southfield, Ferndale, and Oak Park, which is represented on stage today by Mayor Pro Tem Don Radner. In our city of Detroit, City Councilman Mr. Gabe Leland introduced a resolution that was signed by all council members, including President Pro Tem Mary Sheffield. Both of them joined us on stage today. We thank them for their work on behalf of all citizens of our city. A dear friend to our community and the most courageous mayor Detroit has seen in a long time, the Honorable Mike Duggan also signed a proclamation in honor of Education Day. We applaud his relentless work in making Detroit a better city for all its citizens. And we ask him to please come to the podium to address us tonight.
Okay, our beloved Mayor of Detroit.
Well, happy Hanukkah. Every year since I've been mayor, I've come and celebrated the lighting of the Menorah at the day, and I've gone up in the bucket no matter what the weather. And I did that out of appreciation for the enormous contribution the Jewish community has to the building of the city of Detroit. But this year means a little bit more. 3 weeks ago, my wife Lori and I went with the Jewish Federation and visited Israel. And 3 weeks ago, we were standing at the temple. The night of the lighting of the menorah, the night that it lasted for 8 evenings following the Maccabees Rebellion.
We sent the Mayor of
Spiritual
Detroit
impact of that
to Jerusalem.
was enormous. And so while this has always been an important night for me, this year is going to mean even more. And thank you so much for letting me participate.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Mayor Duggan. And I want to give a special thank you to Rabbi Pinson of Chabad of Greater Downtown Detroit for being an incredible part of Menorah and the D. It's an honor for me to present to you Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence, representing the 14th District, who's here to celebrate with us. You know, it was just a few hours after the tragic event in Pittsburgh. She was already on the phone calling me, offering support, seeking out advice. I know she's dedicated to her service. Please welcome the Honorable Congresswoman Brenda Lawrence.
Hello, it's so great to be in the D tonight. Hanukkah, which when we say it often means to me dedication. And it reminds Jews to rededicate themselves to the keeping alive the flame of the Jewish religion, culture, and peoplehood, and pass it on to the next generation. It's been an honor for me in my public service to be the mayor of Southfield, one of the strong communities in the Jewish community, and now to be the Congresswoman representing Detroit, representing West Bloomfield, Oak Park, Southfield, Farmington Hills, and West Bloomfield. To be a person who has had the blessing of seeing and enjoying and being surrounded by the rich Jewish culture. As we celebrate and we rededicate ourselves during the Hanukkah season and during this holiday season, I am reminded just a few weeks ago our hearts were broken. But during this season, we will again rededicate ourselves and reach inside of who we are as a people, who we are as our cultures and our religions, and knowing ultimately our love for one another is what makes this country, this city, this place that we call Earth, a place worth being in. I rededicate myself and I join you in celebrating and lighting the Hanacha for this season. Thank you so much.
Our Attorney General-elect, Dana Nessel, is here with us today. The first Jewish Attorney General in Michigan, elect. Please help me in welcoming Attorney General-elect Dana Nessel.
Thank you very much. It did occur to me on my way down here that I believe I am the first Jewish person to be elected to statewide executive office in the history of the state of Michigan. Am I right about that? Did I know? All right, I'm just going to say that's true. Anyway, it is my privilege and my honor to look forward to representing people of the state of Michigan for the next 4 years. So I've been lighting the Hanukkah candles in my household since I was a little girl. And I can tell you that we had a lot of acts of amateur arson in my household as a result of this holiday, thanks to my little brother. He turned out okay though, so it's all right. But I was thinking about the holiday and what it means to me, and I know that this holiday is about so much more than just lighting a bunch of fires, right? So if we can examine for a minute what fire signifies in Judaism and why it's particularly appropriate today, not only on the first day of Hanukkah, but also in the present times in which we are living. It has been taught for generations that fire is what happens when unrelated physical things join together to create something greater than themselves. A fire is made from oil and a wick when joining together under the right set of circumstances. They form a fire, and they take two physical forms of matter and transform them into something which is not physical, but spiritual, And it comes together to create something that could not have been achieved independent of each other. And so this is an extremely important lesson and appropriate for today when we all come together and ignore our differences and instead focus on what we can achieve together by doing.
Hey, very good. Good to see you. Yeah, Bianca.
And hopefully this is a lesson which is at the very core of this holiday, and there's a lesson that we can internalize that benefits all of us. So as the book of Proverbs tells us, the law itself is illumination. Such that wherever peace reigns, you don't really need courts, right? So let's all celebrate this, the first day of Hanukkah, and this holiday season, with the never-ending hope of peace, love, and justice for everyone in our state and for all who live here on our planet. Thank you, everybody. Happy Hanukkah.
Happy Thank you. Like Brenda Lawrence is like a big shot.
Cradles.
Let you roll over when there's nothing left. Your true colors show. So reach
There's long lines. A lot of falafel going down. Yeah, like Hanukkah, you see all these people here in the rain. It's raining pretty. Hey, Rabbi, tomorrow night.
Yeah, so what time do you want to come? Like 3:30 maybe?
What time?
You want to come like 3:30 tomorrow to help me?
Yeah, whenever you need to be.
So that's planned for 3:30. If I'm running late, I'll text you.
Okay.
Okay, so you remember where, right? Same
Yep.
place?
Yep, my pleasure.
Rain or shine. You don't even have a coat or anything, right? You don't.
Yeah, I'll dress for you, but whatever the weather.
60 degrees.
Hopefully the weather's good, but whatever it is, I'll be there.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, yeah, Hanukkah. It's the Rabbi Stein, principal of the Chabad Yeshiva. I'll be helping out at the Hanukkah Menorah tomorrow in Southfield. That won't be nearly as big as this, but pretty amazing. Look at the rain, even though it's pounding rain, it's relatively packed. It was pretty warm. I'm glad I did raking at my house. I mean, I didn't finish it, but whatever I did, now it's rainy. It's another. Bye.
We emphasize a little cruise of oil in our soul, a spark of faith in each and every one of us, that always burns brightly. The message of Hanukkah is a universal one of religious freedom and the power in each and every one of us to light up our hearts. Each member of our community is a flame sharing light. Each member becomes a lamplighter. As we light the Menorah tonight, we are thrilled in honoring 8 individuals in our community who each shine brightly as lamplighters. This year, at our 8th annual Menorah of the event, we chose to recognize 8 in their 8th.
Okay, yeah, it's too cold. I'm gonna end this stream. They'll have an official video, like they're probably streaming it. So my hand's getting too cold. It's rainy. But
Mr. Martin Abel,
I guess I gotta stay for the lighting. I can't be weak, but my hand is freezing. I'm gonna keep on recording until the light goes. My hand's just really cold. Okay, I didn't bring gloves. It's been raining for like 20 minutes straight.
And a dear personal friend. The Abels have always been leaders in our community, contributing in ways large and small, including creating the beautiful menorah that adorns the Maple Road entrance of the Chabad Lubavitch campus, called the Lamplighter Menorah. Mr. Akridge is called in that he won't be able to attend. I wonder why. We have Eric Abramson, who is standing for him. Eric, a diehard fan of Menorah and the Dean, and a lamplighter himself, is honored on behalf of Marty Abel to hold the torch. We'd like to invite Aaron Gendelman, 8 years of age, to accept the torch. Aaron is kind-hearted, inquisitive young man who enjoys math, reading, playing soccer, to his studies. Tonight, we celebrate 8-year-old Aaron's father, Vladimir Gendelman's 28th anniversary of immigrating to the USA from the former Soviet Union. You see,
A few thousand.
Gendelman has been a stakeholder of
Pretty
Menorah
decent size.
for the last 8
You're
years
relatively
with
probably
particular pride and
top
passion
20
to celebrate
in
Hanukkah in the
America.
open, to celebrate with the
I did a
joy
stream
of
on my
the
channel
entire
that
family.
covered those demographics.
Stark contrast to the experiences he had when he was 8 years old, forced to hide his identity. In her short 8 years, Ariella has already accomplished a whole lot. Ariella is the only Jewish student in her school and has made it her mission to share her heritage with all whom she encounters through educating her friends about all the Jewish holidays, inviting them to celebrate.
There's a lot of
together.
Jews in Metro Detroit, like 70,000 Jews.
Ariella has attended
It's like I don't know all these
every
people.
single year.
Even this rabbi, he's on the other side of town than me. I've prayed with him many times. I've worked with him. I've helped him out quite a few times over the past. But you're saying there's at least 50 synagogues in Metro Detroit. Maybe as many as like 5,000 Orthodox, modern Orthodox. But this is a more community-wide event open to anybody. Although, in the Trump age, this might be considered more right-wing. Actually, after this, I think it's going to be like a leftist event at the liberal synagogue.
So Jacob only joined our community recently. He has already become an active member of the greater Detroit Jewish community. He enjoys giving back in any way he can. Jacob spends his day as a resident physician in radiation oncology department.
It goes back a few hundred years.
Those going through some of the darkest moments.
Custom. There might be some religious significance. You could tell like sectarianism. There's small differences in the hats, but yeah, it's basically like uniform.
Graduated honoree is a force of nature. She possesses a strong Jewish identity.
I wore a hat like that for about 5 years.
Both of her personal and business dealings at her retail stores, the Peacock Room, Gamma and Freedom. Rachel is proud to represent her late father, Sidney, who passed away just this year, who taught her the importance of Jewish pride in helping others. I am pleased to call upon a beloved friend to all who know him, and a devoted doctor to his patients, Dr. Martin Orloy, for the 7th torch. Martin is extremely dedicated to the entire Detroit community. Strong advocate of Israel, volunteers his time on numerous boards over the years to ensure that the next generation of leaders have a strong Jewish conviction. Dr. Orloy is currently president and chairman of the board of the Bone and Joint Surgical Center of Novi. He is a true mensch who always is available to be there for others. He's a true lamplighter who cares and steps up when needed. My dear friends, the mitzvah of lighting Hanukkah candles is when it gets dark at night.
It's a hay. It's a Hebrew letter hay. Like dreidel traditionally has a different letter on the 4 sides of it, and so we got the dreidel costumes, pretty popular. Every little Jewish kid wants to dress up as a dreidel.
Today, Detroit remembers those beautiful souls. Today, Detroit lights a candle in their memory.
What do you want?
Today, Detroit comes together with a message of confidence and determination and love that we will make this world a brighter place.
Coming to these
We light the candles in unity. And Erica will receive this torch representing the Jews of Pittsburgh. I'll ask all of us to take a moment of silence as we remember the holy souls of Pittsburgh. And together may we join in a song of faith of Ani Maamim in their memory.
Ani Maamim, This is the 12th principle of Maimonides' faith, believing with perfect faith that Messiah will come. Ani Maamim. The words, the tune was supposedly written by someone, God forbid, who died in Auschwitz on the train there. It's a famous story. I can connect to it. You ask me to tell it later. The words go back to Maimonides.
Our sponsors, our Menorah sponsors, DTE Energy and Quicken Loads. Our Laughter sponsors, the Fisher Foundation, Beaumont, Shafi Ray, Tui Hay, Weiss, Kroger's, Bedrock, Company Folders, Chef Carey. Our Dreidel sponsors, Park West Gallery, Detroit Design Center, Redico, Comcast, Meyer, PNC Bank, Henry Ford Health System, McLaren Oakland, and in Benji, Hermanos, Millennium Cabinetry, Bank of Ann Arbor, Kai, our Friends of Menorah sponsors, Gordon Food Service, Chase Bank, Development Photography, Friends of Woodward Avenue, Robin Schwartz PR, Main Street Bank.
Better than Super Chats, right?
And the Roasting Plant.
This is just like Super Chats. Super Chats, the Google version of the exact same thing.
Come together from many parts of our community to help bring all the details together, always with a smile and dedication. These are the volunteers from the Shul, the Friendship House, Chabad and the D, and the brothers from the 80 Pie.
Hey, Veronica, very good.
These people make all this possible by serving food, running activities, setup.
We basically got everyone.
Dreidel dancing.
And everyone involved in Jewish life in Metro Detroit. Vast majority of them are involved in co-sponsoring this event.
This event possible. Jamie Reedholm, wow. Stepped in seamlessly and pulled together all the details of this event. Special thanks to Benji Rosenzweig, who was with us for the first Menorah in the D 8 years ago with his creativity, devotion, and passion. Our team at the Shul, Rafalea Lithia, and Rabbi Yishai, who always go above and beyond to make this event possible. And now, for the moment we've waited for all year, Avi, take it away.
Yeah,
Happy Hanukkah! Thank you, you too. You have a menorah? I have one. Come on, everybody.
Hey, Veronica, good job. Yeah, I got one, man. Good job. We just made a whole festival out of this. I mean, traditionally, Hanukkah you wasn't celebrated. I mean, we had the lighting and everything. So they're up there. The mayor, the rabbi, are up on the high-low and about to go up. Yeah, so this is a parallel basically to Super Chat. So the same way that religious organizations or whatever, have put together events through is very similar to how Super Chats and the streaming work. Okay, here we go. Hanukkah, first night, Detroit, lighting about to start. Hanukkah. that guy playing the piano is actually the Rev Dove's cousin, the guy who was caught up in Countercurrents. The Dove, Anonymous Dove, is that man's cousin.
Jewish Detroit. Happy Hanukkah!
Happy Hanukkah.
Joel Jacob will now light the menorah and light up Detroit.
Me too. We should just have a big player on hand, you know?
No, Makara!
Yeah. Blowtorch. Amen. 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 Rock of Ages. Yeah, they're the same holiday. The origin of the holiday is the same. So that's it. Hanukkah is officially started. I encourage everyone watching to light Hanukkah candles in their house. And you light one candle tonight and 8 candles. You one each more each night. Ooh. Rabbi Shem Tov. This is Rabbi Shem Tov's cousins of the rabbi in Washington, D.C., of Chabad Lubavitch, Washington, D.C., that runs the kosher in the White House. So that's why I say Jared Kushner prays in this rabbi's cousin, first cousin, synagogue in Washington, D.C. Shalom Aleinu, Yalko Yisrael. Am Yisrael Chai, the nation of Israel shall live. Pretty simple. Am means nation, similar to Goy. Yisrael Chai, live. The nation of Israel shall live. Odavinu Chai is also our forefathers shall live.
Od Avinu, Od Avinu, Od Avinu Chai. Hey, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael Chai. Am Yisrael, Am Yisrael Chai.
First few years we did this, we had the Jews for Jesus showed up also. This group's pretty liberal. Like we include everybody. We're inclusive to everybody. Our city councilman, Gabe Leland, he's on my YouTube channel. He spoke at previous ones. So this particular sect is all inclusive. We include everybody. Liberal may not be the right word. I mean, we're conservative, very orthodox in outlook, but we're inclusive in terms of not rejecting people. Allah porque Allah Leola Netmoshe, Sisala Husseinu, Bayamim Bizmanaze. Anisim, Viola Purkan, Viola Chura, Viola Chura. That's the Rabbi I'll be working for tomorrow night in Southfield. Hey, happy Hanukkah, Rabbi. Looking forward.
See you Tuesday.
Yeah.
Mr. Shem.
How about Rabbi Stein tomorrow at Southfield?
Right. Oh, he's favorites are at the same time, no?
Oh, I don't know. But I mean, Finman doesn't need my help. I've been setting up for him for years.
Oh, really?
But yeah, if they weren't at the same time, I'll go to both. But otherwise, I'll do Southfield.
It's close to us. You still live in while there?
Yeah, same place. It was raining. I don't know if you were here the whole time. It was raining pretty hard, but people still came in. Happy Hanukkah. That Rabbi also, Franklin, another district. He's on my channel from previous years too. I hope to live stream that one also. So I mean, this is the biggest one. So basically everyone in the city, if they are available, will come to this one. And the other ones will just be the local synagogue members. But we usually say these are generically organized the exact same way, with speeches, thanking the donors, local politicians, food distribution. There's creative way. That rabbi had like an art menorah. This one's the biggest menorah. So there's different approaches to this. Like if you're a rabbi and you're promoting Hanukkah, this is pretty good. Like this is about as good as you could promote Hanukkah. Yeah, I'm pretty happy with how this is going. It's considering the rain that People stayed through the rain. This guy's son went to Harvard. That dude's son went to Harvard. He's a lawyer. Pray with him. Okay, so we actually have a counter celebration from like the liberal group I'm affiliated with also in the other park. So I'm gonna head over to that. I'm not sure, let me see. And we're gonna have like the liberal feminist rabbi from my previous stream doing like a water right justice Hanukkah thing. Hey, happy Hanukkah. So I'm going to try to live stream that also. That's in half an hour. So I might turn this off and stream again. So that one's going to be like a protest human rights, like Hanukkah, and supposed to sing some songs, then go to the liberal synagogue around the corner. You see the menorah. Everyone's down. There's Rabbi Shem Tov. Say your first cousin is Shem Tov. Good job, Rabbi.
Hi, how are you?
Yeah, that was the rabbi. Busy man. I prayed with him tens of times. I don't think I saw him actually the whole year since the last menorah. His son there runs the friendship circle I'm constantly talking about, which is with like the autistic people with mental difficulties. We're a special center, so it's the rabbi's son there who is in charge of the friendship circle. Now there's friendship circles all over the country. I believe the first one was created by this man. This is his son-in-law, actually. That's
Wow.
It's from Queens. So anyone familiar with Chabad, like the Shem Tov family, not descendants of the Baal Shem Tov, but just their last name, but they're a major family in Chabad. So they've been here in Detroit a long time. We got a school, training center. Hey, good to see you, my man. Hey, God bless. Hey, God.
See you, sir.
We got that man's a former police officer, works for the Jewish Federation doing private security. So this event we had for the police here, but the Federation has official like former police officers that do security for our events, and we talked about that on different approaches to security. But it limits the event. If we didn't have to have such strong security, it would probably have been more people, more open event. So it's this you can see by like the barricades, pretty tight security here. Not a huge police presence. In past year we've had more police, so just a few police cars. I don't know if so the counter protest is actually going to be right in front of the Christmas tree, ironically. That I'm probably going to end the stream and restart it, so I'm not sure if I'm going to stream a whole nother 30 minutes till the next Hanukkah thing, but I'll walk over, you see. Hey, God bless. Yeah, so years ago, like Occupy Wall Street was in this park here called the Campus Meritas. So when they had Occupy Wall Street, this was like a tent city, and now with however you want to refer to gentrification, they'll pick up in Detroit. You picked up, and you can look how multicultural kind of. We got an ice park here, and obviously our main sponsor. We had two different billionaire sponsors for Hanukkah here, but. Quicken Loans owns most of these buildings and has been influenced and picking up. So, Detroit's picking up. People, I encourage you to come to Detroit and see quite a bit of diversity here. We got, quite a few whites. It's still, whites are a minority here in Detroit, certainly, but still you see quite a few. Yeah, so this is where the Hanukkah next event's going to be. So we got a lot of Muslims here too. Yeah, I like Detroit. Where we got our dreidel guys dancing out front. I dance with Hasidim, and this is what Hasidim do. You're supposed to chant and dance. People see me like the Hare Krishna videos, but it's my Hasidic energy that this is what we do. You chant and dance and be happy to serve Hashem, no matter what the circumstance. It's part of the religion. Like modern Orthodox Jews, all Jews probably do this on occasion, but like you're Hasidic, this is like part of your regular ritual of being Jewish. Like you're constantly chanting, dancing, especially on the holidays. Yeah, every Jewish kid wants to dress up as a dreidel and dance. Happy Hanukkah, good job. Yeah, everyone knows this one. Everyone knows. Okay, so I think I'm going to end it here, and I might stream again in like 20-30 minutes and have the liberal Hanukkah party that it says is going to be right across the street, and you'll also be speeches, singing. I'm not sure if they're going to light, and then you can go to the singing, but there'll also be some singing and speeches. So happy Hanukkah, everybody. If you're on the East Coast, I encourage you to light Hanukkah candles. There's blessings. You just look it up online. The blessings are some of the songs if you want to sing, and you just light a candle, say the blessings, and remember, celebrate Hanukkah. Okay, yeah, come back in like 30 minutes.